Hi Heather and PIA team. This is the first video in a series of short videos on how to make edits to your website going forward. What we're looking at right here is the dashboard. If you've worked in WordPress at all, it should look very familiar. There is a simple menu down the left-hand side here that lets you access different parts of the website. We're mostly just going to be looking at the pages here and at the slider revolution tool. Right here on the dashboard though, before we go there, I'm going to show you this tutorial video section. So this first one is a playlist of generic videos that are not specific to your site that was made by one of our developers. If you want some broader WordPress knowledge, you can definitely go ahead and explore these. The videos that I am making, including the one I'm making right now, will also be in here. This will turn into a scroll, and you'll be able to scroll through these and access the videos one at a time. In any case, for this first one, we're going to just start with some simple text edits so that you can see how to update the text on the site, since that's probably going to be the most important part for you to be able to do right away. So for that, we're just going to come right here to the Pages item in the menu. And here is a list of pages on the website. So I've got the home page open here. We're just going to make a test edit to the home page. Go ahead and click into that. And as we scroll down here, you can see these different columns of text that are here that correspond to what's going on the website. So if we wanted to change these affiliate benefits or insurance affiliate network section, we can scroll up here and we can see those headlines right here. This is that text. So you can see as we roll over these, we get a little editing block, this little green bar. One's for editing, one is for cloning or duplicating that block, and one is for deleting it. So in this case, we're just going to come in here and we're going to click edit on it. It'll open in a new window that floats over the top of everything else. You can change the space that you're working in here, give yourself some more room to work in. And you can see that it's just a simple word editing style document. You can do bold, italics, bulleted lists, numbered lists, align your text differently, all of that good kind of stuff. If we wanted to add something else in here, we simply put our cursor in and add new text. If we need to make a link out of this text, we can just highlight whatever it is that we want to make a link out of. We go right up here to this little link icon and click that. We get a simple little interface here. I think it's always better if we just go ahead and we click on the little gear here. It gives us a more sophisticated interface. So right here we can link to something on the site. We wouldn't have to write it custom. It gives us a list of all the pages here. If you don't want to search for it, if the list of pages starts to get long, you can just start typing right here. Here's our contact page. So we just click that, it writes the link for us, and we say add link, and there we've got our text added. So we're going to go ahead and click Save Changes here. We can see that it's been updated here. It doesn't get updated on the front end of the site until we hit the Update button over here. If we actually try to navigate away before saving that, we're basically getting a little warning right now saying you haven't actually saved your changes. So if we were to go ahead and hit leave, we would lose this change. We don't want to do that, so I'm going to hit cancel. And I'm going to go ahead and hit update here. And then once that's done updating, we can come over here to our other tab that I've got open for the front end. We can hit refresh. And now we can see we've got this new line of text that we added in here with our active link. Just that simple. We don't want that, obviously. I'll go ahead and delete that here during the pause. 1 second. I've already gone ahead and deleted that so we don't end up with extra text, but it's really that simple. You can see that these things are organized into columns. Think of it as kind of a very visual version of an Excel document. So you can take this row and you can divide it into different numbers of columns if you want. I'm assuming you're mostly going to leave that stuff as is, but you know, if you wanted another text block, again, like I said, you can come here and you can clone that text block, and then you can click right here on this part where it turns into 4 arrows, and you can move this anywhere you want. Any of this text is movable, so that you can change the order of it very easily without having to retype or actually edit the text. Yeah, that is the basics of text editing. I think the only other thing to know is if you're going to link to something outside of the site. Let's say you wanted to, or really anything that isn't a link within your own site. I typically suggest, again, that we go to this link options. So it's got the space here for the URL. It's much safer, instead of trying to type that and potentially having a link that doesn't work, to actually go open a new tab, find the link, copy that, and then paste it in. It just makes it so that you're not going to make any mistakes. And then the only other thing to do is to just check this open link in a new tab box. And what that does is exactly what it sounds like, so that when somebody clicks the link, it's not actually taking them away from the website, it's opening that link in a new tab, and then when they close it and they're done with it, the PIA site is still there. So it decreases your chance of losing your visitor in that way. I think that is all we're going to do here for this video, so that should be everything that you need to know about simple text edits and adding links. Thanks.